Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to today's writing lesson. Last week, we did some fictional narrative writing. This is one of my favorite types of writing, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying it too. So, this week, we're going to go back into narrative writing again, and we're going to write a new narrative. So, let's take a look and see what kind of work we did. Fictional narratives are stories that have characters, a setting, a beginning, middle, and end, a problem, and a solution. And last week we talked about some of our favorite fiction stories. Maybe they're stories that you've seen be made into movies. They all have these parts to them. So, as a good fictional narrative writer, you should be thinking about your story and who your characters are. Where is your story going to take place? What happens in the beginning? What happens in the middle? What happens at the end? What was the problem? What did the character want, but something got in his or her way? And how did they fix that problem? How did they solve it? These are all the things that we think about when we're both reading and then writing a fictional narrative. Also, um, good writers and readers, they're thinking about those questions. Remember, I said last week those W questions, like the who questions and the where questions? Those are going to help you as you write because you're going to be thinking, did I answer the who in my writing? Did I answer the where in my writing? And you keep going along with your questions. Let's take a look and think about what our story will be today. Oh, that's right. We're going to start off with some brainstorming. And we learned that brainstorming is the very first step that you take before you start writing your story because it's always very helpful to have a plan before you start writing. And I'll attach this to our slides for today. It's your planner. If you don't have a printer or can't print it out, you can go ahead and make one of these on a scrap piece of paper. That's completely fine. And today we're just going to plan. Your plan can change as you get into writing this week, but generally we're going to stick to this and see how our story takes off. So this week, I think I'd like to write about a fish. And I'm going to search for a picture of a cartoon fish. I'm going to do fish clip art. Let's see. See what shows up. Oh, I like this one. I know. Let's do this one. And do do do. We're gonna make him kind of small, put him here. So this is my fish, and let's see, I'm gonna give him a name. We're gonna call him, Clark. What do you think about that name? Clark the fish. That's quite the name. And the setting. Well, where should our fish be? Do you think he should be in a fish tank? Do you think he should be in the ocean? Maybe the ocean. Let's do the ocean. Ocean clip art. Oh boy, that came in pretty big. So Clark the fish lives in the ocean. And what's going to happen in the beginning? Let's see. Oh, maybe it's time for Clark to go to school. And let's do school clip art. It's time for him to go to fish school. I'll put a picture of a schoolhouse there. But Clark is really nervous because he doesn't know all the other fish that are going to school. So that's going to be my middle and it's going to be my problem too. So he's nervous. So I'm going to let's see if I can find a picture of nervous Clark. Let's see. Kind of nervous. I know it's not a fish face that's nervous, but this face kind of looks really nervous. And that's going to remind me to make Clark the fish very nervous about starting school. And he's thinking about, will all the kids like him? Is he going to have fun? What's fish school like? But in the end, let's see, what could happen in the end of my story? Do you think Clark the fish should like school and he makes lots of friends? I think so too. Let's look for a school of fish. Let's see. Let's do this one. I know it's black and white, but at least it could be Clark and all of his fish friends are having fun together at school. And that would be my story. So that's all I have to do for today. If I would like to, I can go in and add some labels. Like I could add a label that says ocean here. And one that says school here. And one that maybe says nervous. Oops, undo that. So I'm not writing out my sentences. I'm just putting keywords. And let's write the word friends in this one. And now I'm all set. Off you go, writers. I'm looking forward to seeing pictures of your planners for your new fictional narrative this week. Keep in mind that you just have to draw quick pictures of things in your planner. You don't have to go ahead and write out the entire story in your planner. You're going to write your story throughout this week. Off you go.